begin our commencement ceremony by listening to the Star-Spangled Banner as sung by Shane Piles, who today earned his Bachelor's of Music degree with an emphasis in vocal performance. Shane has performed in all 3 commencements today and has done a tremendous job. You're in for a treat. Please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And welcome to commencement. While Missouri State University normally observes 2 commencement periods annually, this year we are celebrating 3. Today's ceremony provides the opportunity to not only confer degrees on our fall semester graduates, but also celebrate our graduates from May and summer as a makeup for the previously scheduled May ceremony that was postponed due to the pandemic. This is the third of 3 programs today. Because of the large number of graduates and to follow all Springfield, Greene County, and university policies, we are conferring graduate and bachelor's degrees from the McQueary College of Health and Human Services and the Colleges of Humanities and Public Affairs and Natural and Applied Sciences at this ceremony. We conferred the graduate and bachelor degrees to the graduates in the other colleges at ceremonies earlier today. I am pleased to announce that today we are celebrating the awarding of 1,568 total degrees for the fall 2020 semester. Of that total, we can clap for that if we want to, yeah. Of that total, 1,142 are undergraduate degrees and 426 are graduate degrees. We're also excited to celebrate our May and summer graduates who are with us today. The Missouri State University faculty and staff are proud to recognize members of this graduating class who have distinguished themselves by their academic achievement and leadership and who have earned academic or performance scholarships. Funding for many of these scholarships is made possible by alumni and friends of Missouri State University, and we thank them for their support and generosity. Several governors of the university are on the platform today. Members of the board are appointed by the governor of the state of Missouri and approved by the Missouri Senate. They serve 6-year terms and carry the responsibilities set forth in statute as the policy-making board for the institution. We also have a student representative to the Board of Governors who serves a 2-year term. We're grateful for the governors for the time they take from their schedules and give to the university, and pleased that several can be with us today to take part in commencement. I will now introduce the platform party. They will stand as their names are called, and I would ask that you hold your applause until all have been introduced. In the second row, beginning at my right, your left, Allison Garrett, a student from Nixa, Missouri, and senior class president. Dr. Colette Wachowski, Department Head of Biomedical Sciences in the McQueary College of Health and Human Services. Dr. Victor Matthews, Dean of the College of Humanities and Public Affairs. Dr. Cameron Wickham, Chair of the Missouri State University Faculty Senate, and Ms. Neosha Mackey, Emeritus Dean of Library Services, who will be reading names of graduates. In the front row, beginning at my right, your left, Dr. Tammy Yockey, Dean of the College of Natural and Applied Sciences, Carrie Turgeon, Mayor of Jefferson City, businesswoman and member of the Board of Governors, Craig Frazier, businessman from Springfield and Chair of the Board of Governors, Ken McClure, Mayor of Springfield and recipient of the university's Government Excellence Award at this ceremony, Dr. Frank Einhellick, University Provost, Brent Dunn, Vice President for University Advancement, and Dr. Julie Masterson, Dean of the Graduate College. Please help me recognize the platform party. Now is usually the time where I would introduce the faculty and administrators who have led in the educational process for our graduates, but due to the current pandemic, we discourage them from attending today, although I've seen some in the audience. We are honored today to recognize the recipient of this year's Government Excellence Award at this commencement ceremony. This award recognizes extraordinary achievement and outstanding support for the university by an elected or appointed government official. The award is presented to a government official who has taken significant action to demonstrate commitment to Missouri State University. The Bear statue commemorating the award is sponsored by the Missouri State University Foundation. The recipients of the award are approved by the Board of Governors based on recommendations from me, as well as the Faculty Senate, Staff Senate, Student Government Association, Administrative Council, and others within the university community. Missouri State is proud to present this recognition to Ken McClure, Mayor of the City of Springfield. Ken McClure retired in July 2015 from the university after serving as Vice President for Administrative and Information Services since 2008. In that role, he had supervisory responsibility for the university's human resources, computer services, communications, facilities management, safety and transportation, environmental management, space management, university staff, ambassadors, and on and on and on. Ken served as Chief of Staff and Transition Director for former Missouri Governor Matt Blunt. Ken also served as Associate General Manager Administrator for the City Utilities of Springfield and was appointed by Missouri Governor John Ashcroft as a member and then chair of the Missouri Public Service Commission. He's also a former Deputy Director Administrator at the Department of Economic Development, as well as Budget Analyst and Staff Director for the Missouri Senate Appropriations Committee. In April 2015, after retirement, Ken was elected to serve as a member of the Springfield, Missouri City Council and was chosen by his peers to be Springfield's Mayor Pro Tem. In April 2017, he was elected Mayor of Springfield, receiving 68% of the vote in a contested election. In 2019, Ken was re-elected to a second term, running unopposed. Ken holds a Bachelor of Arts degree from Missouri State University, graduating magna cum laude, and a Master of Arts degree from the University of Missouri. A widower, Ken and his wife Joey were married for over 36 years, and Ken has 2 grown daughters, 2 grandsons, and 2 granddaughters. Ken has done an extraordinary job leading the city of Springfield through the pandemic, making difficult decisions and working in tandem with university leaders. We would not be having these live ceremonies today without Ken's leadership. Please join me in welcoming my friend and a great community leader, Mayor Ken McClure, to the podium. Right here.
Good afternoon. It is with the deepest appreciation that I accept the Excellence in Government Award. I thank President Smart and the Board of Governors for this distinctive recognition. To be set out by my alma mater is a tremendous honor. It is a tradition as old as any university. A designated person makes a speech at graduation trying to sum up this pivotal moment in any young person's life. I was once where you are, cloaked in a gown, adorned by a cap, waiting to move that tassel to signify an important rite of passage, graduation from this institution. Make no mistake, it is a meaningful rite of passage. Missouri State University has been very good to me. My family has 6 degrees from Missouri State over 3 generations. I graduated magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree from what was then known as Southwest Missouri State College. Graduation is important, but it is just one of many pivotal moments in your life when you are faced with a crossroad. I cannot give you direct advice to turn right or left, but I can only draw you a map or provide you with suggestions that will help guide you. This is your life, and collectively, the graduates of 2020 are originals. You are the one and only, and you're going to have a whole lot of fun for the rest of your life, knowing that and sharing with your kids and grandkids and their grandkids what it was like to graduate during a pandemic. You may even remember the sage old mayor who spoke to you and encouraged you to wear your pandemic graduation as a badge of honor. I want to congratulate you for successfully navigating through what is without question the most difficult year and certainly the most difficult semester. Not since the Great Depression in the 1930s or the Vietnam War in the 1960s has our country been through such tumultuous and uncertain times. The headline in the Springfield newspaper read, "Mayor closes schools and theaters and stops all public gatherings." The date was October 2, 1918, and the Springfield mayor at the time was J.J. Gideon. The deadly virus was the Spanish flu. With a few modifications, Mayor Gideon's order of October 1918 and my own of March 2020 are almost interchangeable. We have been here before. In Doris Kearns Goodwin's 2018 book, Leadership in Turbulent Times, she details how 4 presidents, Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Lyndon B. Johnson, recognized leadership qualities within themselves after great personal and professional reversals that disrupted their lives. Reviewers have said that the book asks 2 basic questions. Are leaders born or made? And do the times make the leader, or the leader make the times? One journalist observed Lincoln's acute sense of timing, quoting, "This was a secret to Lincoln's gifted leadership," he said, "always moves in the conjunction with propitious circumstances, not waiting to be dragged by the force of events or wasting strength in premature struggles with them." If location is important in real estate development, then timing is important in leadership. You will find yourselves having to make very difficult decisions. In times you wished you had more information or simply more time. You will find yourself sometimes lonely if you have considered all the input provided to you, and now the weight of life-altering decisions comes to rest firmly on your shoulders. But leadership does not exist in a vacuum. Every experience in your personal and professional life will prepare you for the time when you are called on to make those very difficult decisions. Learn from your experiences, but do not have expectations that you will ever have all of the answers. No one common pattern describes the path to great leadership. But remember, the pain and heartache that has been piled upon us is not meant to bury us, but to plant us in a way that will allow us to grow and prosper into who we were meant to be. I urge you to consider a career or at least a focus on public service. There has never been a more important time than right now for young people to answer the call to be the change you want to see in the world. Some of you are going straight to the front lines during a crisis, the one we are in right now. Those front lines take many forms. The war against COVID, the second pandemic that is systemic inequality and racism, the culture of divisiveness and devastating economic struggles. This may not be what you had planned upon leaving college, but do not be deterred, do not be afraid. Stay focused and believe and know that you can do it. Leadership in times of fracture and fear requires a special kind of resilience, one that you have already shown because you are here today after experiencing great upheaval, pivoting to new ways of doing things, new ways to live, and new ways to help others live. Your future is bright because of your resilience and grit, your determination, and your compassion. Compassion and its cousin, empathy, are two things I would like to see the class of 2020 cultivate in all spaces of your lives. Until we walk a mile or zoom 1,000 hours in others' shoes, we may never understand one another in ways that bring understanding or bridge trust. Deep-seated resilience and fierce ambition to leave a positive mark on this world will enable you to overcome uncommon hardship. At moments of great challenge, I urge you to summon your talents to enlarge the opportunities and lives of others. History will look kindly upon those of you who think deeply, care profoundly, and realize that the choices you make have a profound impact and ripple effect. One of my favorite quotations from an unknown author sums it up very nicely. The highest courage is to dare to be yourself in the face of adversity, choosing right over wrong, ethics over convenience, truth over popularity. I've devoted my life to one of public service and private compassion. I try my very best to do unto others as I would like them to do unto me. I am proud of my lifetime of strong, compassionate support for Missouri State University. This university has been very good to me. Having served as Vice President for Administrative and Information Services and a per-course instructor of political science classes here, this is a home away from home. When I served as Governor Matt Blunt's Chief of Staff, I led efforts to secure the name change to Missouri State University. Governor Blunt's directive to his staff was very simple: get it done. I am immensely proud of this university, and I am immensely proud of students like you. So let me close by saying thank you to the Missouri State University class of 2020. Make it count. Above all, be nice to people. Kindness sows the seed of trust. A little respect will go a long way. On behalf of the city of Springfield, congratulations on this milestone. We wish for you every success. We hope you stay in Springfield, but if not, come back often. Go Bears.
Thank you, Ken. The Army Reserve Officers Training Corps has been a cooperative partner of the university's educational program since 1952. Today, 3 students were commissioned as second lieutenants into the United States Army at a ceremony held in Plaster Student Union. We wish them well in their future military careers. The veterans and military members living, working, and receiving their education at Missouri State University are a valued and vital component of our campus community. We recognize and honor their sacrifices and the sacrifices of their families, and value their life experiences as they broaden the diversity of our faculty, staff, and student body. As such, students graduating from the university who have served, or will be serving after graduation in the United States Armed Forces have been invited to wear a red, white, and blue honor cord at today's ceremony in recognition of their service to our country. I now invite these individuals to stand to be recognized. Thank you. At this time, graduates for all degrees will be presented by Dr. Frank Einhelig, University Provost. It is understood, of course, that no candidate graduates officially until all grades are recorded and a final examination of the student's record is made.
Before presenting the graduates, it is important to note that we will not be hooding our graduate students. However, the hooding ceremony is a special recognition for graduates receiving a master's, specialist, or doctorate degree. And normally, during all of our commencement ceremonies, our graduate students are honored by being hooded by the dean or associate dean of the graduate college. As you can see in the front row today, the students are already wearing their hoods as part of our continued efforts of practicing social distancing and safety. Please take a moment to look at the front rows of students and notice all of the different hoods. The hoods are similar in that they are black and have a satin maroon representing Missouri State University. They are different in the color of the velvet edge, which represents the specific degree of the students. The overall size and shape represents the type of degree, master's, specialist, or doctoral, with the velvet color getting progressively wider or longer with the higher ranking degrees. The doctoral hoods also may have additional felt stripes for recognition of this highest degree. Earning a master's, specialist, or doctorate degree is a major accomplishment, and the hood is a valued part of the commencement regalia. Many of these students will wear their hoods and the regalia again in the future as they represent their profession in other ceremonies. Each student can be very proud of the hard work to earn this degree and to earn the hood that represents that degree. And now, we will be conferring several doctoral degrees. Will the graduates for all doctoral degrees please rise? President Smart, these graduates completed the requirements for the doctoral degree in their respective fields. It is with great pride they are presented to you on behalf of the graduate faculty for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the degree of doctorate. You have completed the highest level of graduate study, and I wish you every success as you serve humanity by your accomplishments.
Will the graduates for the doctorate degree please proceed forward as directed by the marshals?
Neosha Mackey will present the students.
Roberta J. DeSplinter. Larry Leon Phoenix. Mark Edward Henning. Gilbert Bangha Tamakua. Barbara Josephine Elliott. Susan Joseph. Stacy Renee Ross.
Will the graduates for all master's degrees please rise? President Smart, these graduates completed all the requirements for their respective master degree. The graduate faculty of Missouri State University are pleased to present them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the master's degree. I testify that you have surmounted the first level of graduate studies, and I wish you every success as you serve humanity by your accomplishments.
Will all graduates, except those in the first row, please be seated? Will the graduate for master's degrees in the first row proceed forward, followed by master's graduates in other rows as directed by the marshal?
Ms. Neosha Mackey will again present the students.
Jonna Nicole Tinberg. Jessica L. Schwint. Jessica Michelle Adams. Christy Sue Bruning. Chase Doyle Thompson. Emily Michelle Lee Xian Suchanek. Jenny Lee Wright. Benjamin M. Mitchell. Garrett Walter Henner. Ryan Lawrence Sowa. Jeffrey W. Maskrod. Jenna Lee Anderson. Andrew T. Smith. Mark Gordon Havlicek. Mackenzie Lynn Roth. Chandler B. Curtis. David N. Nichols. James Brandon Reeves. Christopher David Hildebrandt. Caitlin Marie Fish. Dennis Alexandrovich Shishko. Hugo David Montejo. Derek B. Benz. Robert L. McGowan, Jr. Jennifer Lauren Ashley Orozco. Debaduta Goswami. Chandra Smith. Morgan Michelle Thompson. Gretchen M. Lee. Mary Madeline Hall. Erica Schwete. Allison Elizabeth Kozinski. Sierra Elise J. Kenna Leanne Shepard. Rachel Prather. Kaylee Rochelle Myers. William Otis Brazil. Laurel D. Neal. Brittany Nicole Green. Zachary Hansen. Claire Josephine Smith. Kristen Emily Polito. Catherine Marie Barton. Joy Roy. Robert S. Armstrong. Shelby Gabrielle Wynn. Amber Page Yanez. Ruben Jayasankar. Lucio Frank Owuocha. Arkanel Roy. Kevin Anthony Pinks. Nadib Akram. Mohammed Tawhidul Islam. Sinjan Majumdar. Aaron Shakora. Cody Lane Turner. Jessica Diane Brewer.
Missouri State University and the Missouri University of Science and Technology are proud to offer 3 engineering programs on the Missouri State University campus: civil, mechanical, and electrical engineering. These engineering degrees are earned through the Missouri University of Science and Technology in cooperation with Missouri State University. Will the graduates for the bachelor degrees in civil, mechanical, and electrical engineering please rise? President Smart, these graduates completed all of the requirements for their respective bachelor degrees. The faculty of Missouri State University and the Missouri University of Science and Technology take great pleasure in presenting them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and Board of Curators of the University of Missouri, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree in your respective fields, together with all rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Please be seated. Before we confer the Missouri State University bachelor degrees, I would like to note the scholastic accomplishments of several of these students. Would the students wearing the blue stoles please rise? Please join me in recognizing these graduates of the university's Honors College. You may be seated. Several students are graduating with scholastic honors and are identified by the cordons they are wearing. Students graduating summa cum laude have achieved a grade point average of at least 3.9. With those students graduating summa cum laude and wearing the gold cordons, please rise and remain standing. Students graduating magna cum laude have achieved a grade point average between 3.75 and 3.89. With those students graduating magna cum laude and wearing the silver cordon, please rise and remain standing. Finally, students graduating cum laude have achieved a grade point average between 3.5 and 3.74. With those students graduating cum laude and wearing a bronze cordon, please rise and remain standing. On behalf of the university, I wish to congratulate these students on their impressive scholastic achievements. And now, will the graduates for all Missouri State University bachelor's degrees please rise? President Smart, these graduates completed all of the requirements for their respective bachelor degrees. The faculty of Missouri State University take great pleasure in presenting them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the bachelor degree and wish you the best in your careers.
Will all graduates, except those in the first row, please be seated? Will the graduates for bachelor's degrees in the first row proceed forward, followed by bachelor graduates in other rows as directed by the marshal?
Ms. Neosha Mackey will again present the students.
Ariel Linda McGinnis. Maria Corvette Young. Abigail Ann Wilt. Bing Quang Le. Tyler Lee Ketterman. Brendan Thomas Salou Boucher. Zachary Franklin Dobbs. Garen Dwayne Stewart. William Edward Nelgner. Kendall K. Hall. Darian Marie Frazier. Megan Christine Pusateri. Jennifer Ann Gerald. Jacob Lewis Schmall. Alan Cole Isgrig. Kyra Grace Jordan. Amy Rose Ruth Obushan. Amber L. Kimball. Cody Ryan Saris. Alexander James Freeberger. Weston David Phipps. Marcus Claudiu Timochi. Alan Denali Good. Cameron M. Loff. Eden Brianne King. Jason P. Standridge. Kayleen R. Mosier. Rachel Lorraine Cox. Michaela D. Kilgore. Abigail Jo Brandt. Kimberly Marie Parker. Elena Nicole Brown. Sophia Pearl McDonald. Jocelyn Page Schott. Susan Elizabeth Van Lees Shout. Abby Nicole Ritter. Grant Alexander Jones. Joshua Todd McCutcheon. Jacob W. Connolly, Kelby John Getz, Isabella Lolita Biondo, Megan Nicole Farmer, Parker Gautier, Kaylin Nicole Mosher, Caitlin Rose Pleiter, Jessica Lynn Hovorka, Mason Andrew Rushing, Tori Margaret McAfee, Marissa Caitlin Tate, Noah Lee Brocato, Rebecca Marie Hammett, McKenna Grace Disbrow, Ryan Shea Klabunde, Ale Simone May, Jaslyn Nicole Harris, Angela Melissa Jimenez Lachère, Alex Joseph Winner, Trey Marcel Aguirre, Jill E. Jordan, Emily Catherine Daly, Jessica Rhiannon Carley, McKenna Gabrielle Stewart, Jordan Lynn Bauer, Sarah T. Carter, Marissa Leanne Harris, Angelica Michelle Kraus, Matthew Christopher Huber, Andrew Dean Knapp, John Kenneth Mestemacher, Ava J. Battle, Jason P. Broyles, Gabrielle Arnold Sumbaugh, Holly Michelle Griffin, Second Lieutenant Jacob Lee Long, Skylar E. Mertz, Kaylee Michael Birch Friedrich, Charles S. Bowers, Sasha Nicole Favor, Ashley Lynn Baker, Renee M. Downing, Logan M. Lechner, Christina Marie Holland, Sean Michael Cooley, Eric J. Johnson, Jamin Amber Butson, Jacob R. Phillips, Amber Marie Moore, Ghazi Amina Noor Shamita, Ryan Christopher Murray. Cameron Paige Forrester. Caitlin Rose Kroger. Nicole Danielle Jenkins. Hunter Brooke Odom. Lauren M. Smith. Megan Mary Louise Overby. Haley Marie Martin. Michaela Nicole Nebel. Lauren Catherine Voiles. Giovanna Taslim Calvetti. Rachel M. Thomas. Ashton Lane Von Lothman. Ryan A. Evans. Ethan Smith. Marshall Whitson McCarl. Kyle B. Morris. Kagan James Moore. Alyssa Rachel DeBolt. Sean Christopher Sanders. Jordan David Myers. Arnella Pekic. Tyler John Shrout. Taylor Sue Avery. John Russell Payne Mabry. Maxwell Robert Jennings. Brandon S. Lewis. Shanna Bell Borthwick. Malia Ann Rhodes. Kalia Joe Noonan. Paige Madison Uarda Gratzer. Julie Ray Sweeney. Brooke Nicole Watson. Karan N. Vestal. Madison Jane Sweat. Olivia Louise Gibbs. Brittany R. Zuner. Melinda Sue Picha. Matthew N. Borgmeyer. Aaron A. Davidson. Faith Elizabeth Dahl. Joshua Allen Zimmerman. Marissa Janae Avery. Sarah Marie Hawkinson. Kelsey Nicole Clark. Clara Elizabeth Johnson. Carmen Annalie Colley. Alexandra Lee Lurvy. Rachel Marie Dyson. Hannah K. Lafort. Jessica M. Lang. Tara Nicole Fayanne Stroman. Nicole Lynn Dalton. Devin Nicole Saylor. Yasser McGirt. Leonard Christian Tyler. Hannah Rebecca Overton. Elizabeth Barber. Kelly Marie Dirks. Jessica Maria Pope. Jacob Michael Fisher. Eric Wunsch. Haley Morgan Samudio. Taylor Marie Ederer. Ethan Michael Klimmer. Braden Rain Ross Hardy, awarded posthumously. Caitlin Elizabeth Bebby. Faith Ozazi Aki. Gavin Blake Burris. Joshua Dean Edward Burris. Evan D. McMahon. Hunter Lee Stepp. Mitchell Wayne Benton. Haley E. Ellis. Ronnie Dale Klein III. Jacob Nicholas Mitchell. Scott Frederick Popkin. Courtney Nicole Bethel Prost. Anthony Ryan Newkirk. Matthew David Nahans. Frances Elizabeth Holler. Stephanie Ann Boubet. Jenna Lynn Lochner. Amanda Nicole Schmidt. Mia Noel Kim. Niyati Sethi. Christina Marie Espy. Michael Jonathan McDonald. Micah Dutch Murdoch. Jordan Thomas Scott. Megan Marie Frey. Taylor Marie Ambra. Sarah E. Gray. Emily Kathleen Hobbs. Travis Matthew Jenkins. Tabitha Dawn Drebs. Rachel Jenkins. Jenna Lynn Morlock. Micah Elizabeth Lily Sutherland. Brianna Marie Breathauer. Austin Michael Reed. Christopher Newton. Morgan Rachel Ramsey. Catherine A. Pierpont. Dallas Lee Bramell. Stephen R. Hicks. Thomas Alexander Skyok. Lucas Cole LeGrand, Sean M. Mahoney, Maxwell James Kiefer, Monica M. Novak, Bradley John Koenig, Amanda M. Hyder, Kaylee Lynn Eubank, Jade Alanis Sawyer, Paulina Renee Civil, Caitlin Marie Kerr, Samantha Lynn Bumgardner, Hannah Sidney Dietz, Cole Benjamin Smith, Haley Lauren Chastain, Isabella Renee Gonzalez, Benjamin M. Barrett, Devontae L. Lattimore, Tyler Sandell Dominique, Andrea L. White, Natalie Catherine Hawken, Connor Joy Thompson, Nicholas Charles Uxa, Camilla Zendran, Jessica Lynn Helm, Samantha Lofthouse, Trenton Davis Lane Maxwell, Heidi Marie Wallace, Mary Elizabeth Kuntz, Natalia Cheyenne Oldendorf, Whitney Ngozi Akalugwu, Eric Christopher Polashek, Ken Huang, Allison Nicole Dorset, Jordan Ashley Up, Austin David Brett, Abigail Elizabeth Price, Michelle Diane Nee, Zachary Paul Brooks, Matthew Paul Hicks, Caleb J. Trujillo, Bryce E. McLean, Justin W. Bass, Colton Lane Klaus, Darius D. Montgomery, Gregory Donnell McAllister II, Walter Eugene Watson, Claudio Cavell Martin, Peyton John Huslig, Tyler Ryan Ekman, Tara Judith Ann Fongsavath, Natasha Odagi Imadiyi, Allison Rose Menifee, Dylan Barnes, Emily S. Martin, Megan Elizabeth Jinks, Alyssa Page Montgomery, Brooke Joanne Byler, Shamika Chanel Ely, Talasha Sierra Luster, Kiara Nicole Taylor, Caitlin Nicole Rogers, Abigail Felter, Casey Dawn Helsher, Hannah Nicole Hall, Haley M. Grossi, Emily Kate Johnson, Tiffany N. Tarpley, Elena Marie Gable, Carly Ray Bacchus, Kelly Marie Shea, Stephanie Egtob de la Cruz, Victoria Chantel Doherty, Sarahi Vera, Ashley Emma Bresnahan, Amanda K. Russell, Lindsay Marie Howerton, Jessica Marie Spain, Zachary Michael Chappis, Krista Elaine Davis, Sarah Marie McCoy, Roshan Ruvathinka Krishnamurthy, Matthew James Ortman, Hannah Ryder Chapman, Madison Taylor McCoy, Alexa M. Shuttler, Michelle Jean Marie Fainter, Kinsley R. Block, Tiandria Chanel Ware, Hubert Hula Hoosman, Rebecca Parrott, Leandria Alicia Haley,
As graduates, the university sincerely hopes you will continue your affiliation with Missouri State as proud and active alumni. To welcome you to the Alumni Association, I will invite to the podium Missouri State University's Vice President for Advancement, Brent Dunn.
Well, on behalf of the Missouri State Alumni Association, congratulations and welcome to the club. You now join a group of over 130,000 alumni that live in all 50 states and over 93 countries around the world. But please keep us up to date on where you are and what you're doing, because chances are pretty good that there'll be alumni there that can help you both professionally and personally. After all, your relationship with Missouri State is now a lifelong experience. Now, we all agree these are crazy times. It's been different for sure. But the university will turn 116 years old next March. And the university went through crazy times, too, in those years. World wars, the Great Depression, the Spanish flu epidemic, COVID, but we're still here. Educating people is what we do. And our alums throughout the world are making a difference. It's your time now. But please, listen to this. You're a student at Missouri State for just a short time in your life. You're an alum of Missouri State for the rest of your entire life. Now, go change the world. Onward and upward. Congratulations. Now go get them and go Bears!
The alma mater is a distinctive song indicating your lifelong connection to our university. To conclude our ceremony, please stand with me if able as Shane Piles performs our alma mater.
Sing we praises now to our alma mater, all hail maroon and white. Missouri State, we pledge devotion. May you live ever in truth and right. May you live ever in truth and right.
All right. We're at the end. It's time for the recessional. And in order to recess from our ceremony safely, we ask that everyone follow these directions. Graduates, you will be escorted from your seats and out of the arena by floor marshals, row at a time. Families and guests, once all graduates have left the floor, you may proceed to the nearest exit on the main concourse as directed by arena staff. We encourage graduates and their families to reconnect outside the main entrance. Have a great evening, and go get 'em, and go Bears.